Hi everyone, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Here we are, Christmas special. Look at this, we've decked out the truck with the Santa Claus dark blue and parcels being scattered on the way livery, which looks awesome. I've also added the frost mod. As you can see, everything's a little bit snowy, a little bit white, a little bit crisp, looking gorgeous. Yeah, we're just at our depot here. We've just picked up a load of plastics packaging. So this is all post-Christmas. All the packaging from Christmas has been dumped, and we've got it all in the back of this Volvo liveried truck with old Jean-Claude Van Damme, isn't it? Doing the old splits between the two Volvos there, looking awesome. So yeah, we've got a short journey today. Well, I say short journey, I'm not actually sure how far it is. So used plastics, we'll be taking some distance. Great. Okay, there you go, 428 miles. Brilliant. Right, so first of all, let's crack on then. So I've already mentioned that we've upgraded the paint job. I say upgraded, we changed the paint job. Let's just get rid of that. I've also got rid of the pumpkin bubble head, and I've got a little nodding dog and a little hula girl. And I've also replaced the bat with a fluffy dice, or die technically. As you can see, Christmas sales have started, the Boxing Day sales. So yeah, they've already opened up, and everyone is shopping at these mega stores out of town. We've now got to take this huge trailer through the car park, which is never the best. It's never the best, but it's okay. Don't want to scratch any posh cars. There we go. So as I say, we've got the winter mod on as well, or the frost mod, which will give you that chill in the air as well. Get you that into that. I was going to say get you into the festive season, but or the festive feel, but you probably had enough of it by now. It's this should be coming out Boxing Day or the day after. Oh, old nodding dog went crazy. So you probably overindulged, eating too much, drinking too much, had a row with somebody, as families often do. Fingers crossed you weren't working, because that would be rubbish. But I know there are some people who have to work, you know, the emergency services, healthcare, caring in general, and people just supporting services like telecoms, electricity, all the utilities, etc, etc, etc. Or you may not support, you may not celebrate Christmas and you work anyway. So yeah. So anyway, hopefully you're not working and you do have some holiday, even if you do not celebrate. Oh, why do I keep saying support? Do not celebrate Christmas. You can celebrate the winter sale with steam, if nothing else, eh? So Christmas is done. Hurrah! Move on to the next year. We've got New Year's Eve to look forward to. Fortunately, I do have some time off between Christmas and New Year. I have unbelievably managed to get some time off. It's like the first time in 7 years I've ever had time off between Christmas and New Year. So I won't know what to do with myself. I'm recording this on the evening of the 23rd of December. It's actually 10 to 11 in the evening. So yeah, it's quite late. As you can tell, I've been quite busy recently. Videos and streams have been very minimum. But as I said, I always said the Christmas period would be incredibly busy for me, and I wouldn't be around quite so much. And it's proved very much to be the case. So hopefully that didn't come as too much of a surprise to anyone. The good news is, obviously, with some time off between New Year and Christmas and New Year, I will try to get some more content out on YouTube, and I will try and do a live stream or two, so we can basically have that little catch up after Christmas, see how things went. Hopefully, as I said, no rows in the family, no great dramas, you know, no one getting a turkey stuck on their head, or, you know, have to go to A&E because they had like a new present go wrong. You know, you often get these little, people buy these little helicopters or Nerf guns, and somebody's in A&E with a Nerf gun bullet in the eye, or, you know, it happens every year, and that's why those poor people can't have time off at Christmas, because they've got to look after people who injure themselves at Christmas. One of the biggest times of the year for domestic pain and accidents. It's a cheery thought to begin with. Anyway, as I say, it's Christmas time, it's festive period. Yay, 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 jingle bells, jingle all the way. Although, I don't know about you, but Christmas music, it feels incredibly stale on Boxing Day and thereafter. You know, it's Christmas music's okay up till Christmas and including Christmas Day, and then it's, yeah, it just needs to be put away for a year, in my opinion. Some of you will be thinking, oh, I hate Christmas music, full stop. Some of you thinking, no, I love Christmas music. Yeah, I love it to a point, and then I have enough, and then it's time to move on. Concentrate as we come around this junction. So, updates on what's happening. We can basically have a look at what's happened in 2015 and our plans for 2016. Oh, where has this year gone? Seriously, I know they say as you get older, time seems to fly, but it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea what happened to this year. Must have mean that I was I was very busy, and it was a good one, but yeah, I have no idea. No idea what happened to it. So let's start off with our usual rundown through the YouTube's video series and that kind of thing. Euro Truck Simulator. Obviously, we are going to rotate this for a short while. I'll come out and say it. You all know by now, SCS Software have announced that American Truck Simulator will be released on the 3rd of February 2016, so only about 6 weeks to wait. If I worked that out, yeah, it was less than that, isn't it? No, I suppose 5-6 weeks. I can't work it out exactly. It's 5 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, week to December. Yeah, 5 weeks, 5 and a bit weeks. Wow, I've gone the wrong way, mind. Because I was following the truck and not paying attention to where I was going. But 5.5 weeks until American Truck Simulator, and we can get lost in America, which will be awesome. So when American Truck Simulator hits, we'll probably go to town on American Truck Simulator, drive around the States. I'm sure everyone will be super keyed up for that, and they won't mind one bit. I'm just going to do a loop of the town centre now. Let dice go. Die. Yes, so that'd be great. That'd be super awesome, brilliant. But up until then, we'll probably be rotating with some Euro Truck and OMSI Bus Simulator. OMSI 2, in fact. So everyone's been saying, have a look at the South London project. And I saw Squirrel did a video on this the other day. He had a few technical difficulties, but it was quite an interesting map nonetheless. So I have purchased the South London project map, which looks awesome. I've also purchased the Chicago map, which again looks pretty awesome. Need to learn how to use all the bits and pieces on there, and I need to install the South London project maps and buses that come with it. And then we'll give that a bash, and we'll do a rotation between Euro Truck and OMSI. As I said, once 3rd of February hits, we'll be jumping on American Truck Simulator with everything we've got, and we'll be doing, I'll probably try and pump out quite a few videos, maybe one a day for a week or so. It won't be to everyone's taste, but I think has been, you know, we've been waiting so long now, so long. And that will be awesome. It's almost I can't believe it's almost here. It's like Christmas. I can't believe it's here. I'm not ready for Christmas at all. But you know, it's coming no matter what. So we best just batten down the hatches and get ready for it. Yeah, things are going great in Euro Truck Simulator. People still seem to be enjoying it. As I say, we'll do that rotation. Everyone seems to be keen for that. It's a bit of OMSI as well. As I said, we'll blitz American Truck Simulator, and we'll continue with all the other goodness we do as well. Farm Simulator. We have just this week finished North Brabant map, and we've sold up there. And we didn't sell everything, but we sold a good deal. Because I didn't sell everything, so it kind of equates to the starting equipment we'll have at the new farm. So that's pretty cool. We did get a grand total of £475,000, so about £500,000 as a budget to start buying vehicles on our new farm. I've got 2 farms I am looking at. I haven't quite decided which one I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of a play with them over Christmas and see which one works best, because I want to add the soil mod and a number of other mods as well, so we have to do the full kit and caboodle when it comes to keeping the field at the right moisture content, the right chemical content, fertilizer content, that kind of thing. So it's going to be more intense, labour intensive especially, but hopefully more rewarding, more in depth, and we can engage with it a lot more. So there will be less, I was going to say less harvesting, but there'll be more field works. We'll be ploughing, we'll be spraying, we'll be fertilizing. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We'll be watering fields as well, you know. Proper managing the thing. I've never used soil mod, so it could go horribly wrong, but I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So check that out. That'll be coming in the new year. We may be doing, as I said, I want to get a live stream or 2 done in the Christmas to New Year period. So we may well be doing some live streaming from the Challenging Extended map on the server. So there will be, you know, and I'll make sure any live streams will be copied over to YouTube, so anyone who doesn't catch the live stream, be it they're celebrating stuff with their family, they're at the Christmas sales or the Boxing Day sales, shall I say, or they could be at the cinema or doing other more exciting things, and I would not blame you for 1 second. But you'll be able to catch up on YouTube's, so that will be awesomely cool as well. Oops, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to flash you. That was a pure accident. I thought my lights were very bright. Of course, that's the frost mod with all the whiteness. I haven't noticed if it's slippery yet. He says as he almost slides into a bus going around a corner. It's been blatting along quite happily. So that's pretty good. Anyway, moving on. So Farm Sim, as I say, new map, soil mod, exciting times happening in the new year. Brilliant. What else do we do? B17, Lucky Ducky. Oh my goodness. This is a crossroads then. It's one of these. Hold your breath and just go. Crossroads. Okay, everyone's being brave now. Give him a bip as I go through. He's steaming down there, isn't he, with a train on his back? Oh, straight through, look at that. He's a brave man. Other series, let's say Lucky Ducky for B17 the Mighty 8th. We've completed 5 missions now. Fantastic, things are going great. We'll continue our adventures with the sub crew. As long as we long as we can, to be honest with you. As you know, we might die in the next mission. We may go on for another 20 missions. Who knows? That's half the fun. But we'll be battling our hardest to make sure it's the latter and we can complete the tour of duty. Brilliant. That reminds me, Train Simulator. We'll get some more Train Simulator out. I'll do record another video after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year. So look forward to that before the year end. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, more Train Simulator before the end of the year. There was also an update for World of Subways for the New York line. It's supposed to be a performance and an enhancement patch. So I will probably have a look at that and may well record another video of that coming your way very soon. As I say, the Subway videos have become one-offs now. The series are finished for them. There's still going to be the odd video here and there and everywhere, but they're going to be kind of like what I did with Construction Simulator. I'll probably do a video every now and then and pump it out there. We have just started yawning, so we will pull over in this sleeping area and see if we can't have a little bit of a snooze. Whoa. Cleared the roads down here. It's only on the grass, and oh, look at this, beautiful. Let's go before that one. Oops, clip that car. I was a KFC. I was too keen to try and pull out in front of that truck. And I got the wrong gear, and I panicked a little bit, I think. Where do I oh, do I sleep in there? Oh, swing that wheel. Or thread the wheel. Okay. Grab a... so, look at that parking. That is immense. Let's go and get some hot, spicy chicken. It's with a secret ingredient, and I'll see you in the morning. Welcome back. Early morning in KFC. DHL is still here. He's had burnt out after the Christmas period, and this guy here hasn't moved either. Okay, let's get out of Dodge. Let's see if we can't back up onto the road. It's 2 in the morning. It should be reasonably quiet on the roads, so we should be able to back out. Can't see, obviously, but I'll use my 6th sense, my truck driving senses, to know that it's all clear. Brilliant. Okay. We are away. Okay. Early morning frosty start, as always. Lovely. So we're just talking about World of Subways. May do a video on that as well. City economy. We will continue with that. I have literally just recorded a video of that for this video, so depending on what the decision, I've asked a couple of decisions what we should do, then depending on your feedback, was very much depending on where we'll go next in that game. But we're going to do a short series on that and see how long we enjoy it. It's so far it's got a lot of promise, but it's a little bit repetitive at the moment. But we have several things we need to unlock, like new skills, new trucks, new buildings. There's a whole management side of it as well, which needs to be done. So that's quite interesting. and probably will keep us interested for a little while. So more of that coming your way soon. Also, we have Ilza discovered. Okay. Also, Ski Region Simulator, very apt in this snowy town we are just driving through. We'll continue that game. That game has surprised me so much. A, the response from it is incredibly popular, but B, how much depth there is to that game. I thought it was just going to be like a, you know, you just cultivate the snow as you do, or groom the snow as they call it, and buy slopes as you would buy fields. But there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it. So I will enjoy discovering all the delights that has to offer, and hopefully you'll come along for the ride as well, and see if we can't buy up the entire region in our Snow Region Enterprise. That'll be awesome. So look forward to that. More of that coming in the new year as well. And what else? Do we do any other videos? Oh yes, Isle 2 Stormovik. Now, I've got a couple of videos from the Tuesday night flight night, which I often do with Gans33, Dynamite Andy B, and Red Kite Render. I got some nice footage from the other night. I've got a couple of good pieces of footage which I might try and edit into a video. Both of them are bomber runs. The bomber runs seem to be the most entertaining. So yeah, well, if I get some time over Christmas, I'll get that edited into a video. It hopefully looks quite interesting. The mission itself was superb. The sortie we did. Did some nice bombing in formation against all the odds. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like, you know, when you got enemy fighters swarming all over you, and you know they've got all the firepower. You've got hardly anything on your bombers, and you're slow, you're cumbersome. But you know that satisfaction when you get through and you drop your bombs, and then you try and do your best to get back. And you know, it's that kind of back against the wall is what really makes that bomber runs in that game fantastic. It's far much more appealing to me than you know, flying the fighters. As we're on the subject of aircraft, FSX. Now, there hasn't been an FSX video for some time, not since I did the Airbus A319. Was it LAX to Phoenix? I think it was about 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago. The reason for this is I was firing up FSX one day. I wasn't going to record, I was just going to do a flight for my virtual airline. And while Active Sky Next, which is the weather engine I use, was loading, I had a blue screen of death. And obviously it does its usual thing where it sits there, you know, dumping all its crash log into a little thing. You let it go and it reboots and it comes back. And unfortunately that corrupted my DLL files for both my FSX, the EXE and the DLL file, which basically those files basically tell the game what to load, and basically it adds the add-in manager, it adds all the specific add-ons for each payware aircraft. So for example, like the PMDG, you'll have a PMDG add-on little piece in there where you can set your panel states, you can set your fuel rates and all that kind of thing, and you have those for, you know, all the different aircraft. Well, some of the aircraft anyway. You have there for your Active Sky Next, you'll have it for GSX, which is the ground services, There's also one there for some of the airports you have as well, if you've got any of the FS Dream Team airports. Anyway, so basically lost all of that, and I've been slowly rebuilding those files from an old backup, which was really poor actually. It caused more problems than anything else. The two main things I was having problems with, well, the aircraft, they were quite easy to get back. You just add the lines of code back in, no problems at all. But I was having real problems getting GSX to work. Managed to get GSX back in, fantastic, no problems after all, after a bit of faffing around. Bad day of faffing around, I got it back. But then there was the camera solution I used, which is EasyDock. I was having all manner of problems with that. Because obviously I am using FSX Steam Edition. It's not particularly fond of that program. The standalone, it's what it was designed for, but fortunately the latest version is for Steam Edition and PMDG, not PMDG, sorry, Prepared 3D, or Prepare 3D, Prepared, however you pronounce it. So I have finally managed, after a few days of faffing around, very frustrated, it's now working, so I will hopefully get some more videos recorded on that soon. My local vendor, I was going to say, no, as the aircraft comes in, my virtual airline has had like a tour of operations, all based around Finland, obviously the home of Santa Claus, the closest town to where the Santa Claus trips go to, etc. And very similar to Euro Truck Simulator last year, where we were delivering all those parcels in Euro Truck Simulator. We were delivering parcels in FSX for my virtual airline, which is quite good. So I've been doing a lot of flights around Europe, and etc, etc. So I may record one of those actually. My next scheduled one is to go to St. Petersburg, I think, in Russia. So, and that's about an hour and a half trip, so I may record that. Now, and I've been learning to fly a couple of new aircraft, which I'll tell you about. I've been learning to fly two Boeings, Boeing 737 and the Boeing 757. Whoa, go on there. The 757 is from Quality Wings, and for the 737 I went for the iFly one. I was looking at the PMDG one, which everyone recognises as the best. Everyone loves it. Go and look at a stream, everyone's flying that aircraft. But I read a review and said, you know, the iFly one is a superb payware. It doesn't quite have the full level of detail that some of the PMDG aircraft does, but it is you know, it's very, very good addition to any person's fleet, and it was like 30 quid cheaper, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I'm absolutely loving it. I do have the PMDG aircraft. I've got the MD-11, which is a superb aircraft as well, and I do like PMDG stuff, but I thought I'd go with the iFly, and I'm not disappointed. I know that the PMDG may be a little bit better, so they say, but it's just personal opinion. The iFly one is pretty spectacular, I must admit. There are a number of aircraft I am also learning at the same time, so I've also got the Majestic Dash 8, which is a wonderful aircraft to fly. I haven't quite got the landings down on that one yet, but no, I'm really enjoying that, learning that one as well. And I've also got the Aeroliner 75, 100 and 145, superb little old school regional 4-engine plane, fantastic. So I'm learning to fly them, I'm enjoying them, but obviously it's taking a lot of time. I might do one of the Boeings next time, or I might do the Dash. Oh, I haven't decided. I'll see what mood I'm in at the time, and see what I want to fly, and we'll go from there. But yeah, more FSX. Basically, the long and short of it is more FSX coming your way. That was a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? But hey ho. So that's good. Have I covered everything? I feel like I've covered everything. I'm sure there's something I missed. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, it's cool. So we can talk about streaming. Once Christmas period, as I say, calms down, there will of course be there's a change freeze on now at work, so there's no more work that can be done over the Christmas period due to people having less people on shift, so the skeleton crews around the place. People don't want things going wrong during peak trading hours around Christmas, so everything's all frozen, which kind of should theoretically slow down the number of incidents you have. Things going wrong, basically. Things tend not to break unless somebody touches them. Has he got a straight? He's got a straight. Oh, these are all straight drive-throughs. Oh, sweet. I was looking on the news today. I saw that the highway agency in the UK has opened up, or closed down, should I say, 400 miles worth of roadworks over this holiday period, so people can travel with little disruption, which is quite nice of them. As you know, or you may not know, I actually went away last weekend to Salisbury, where they have like Stonehenge is obviously famous for it, to go and see some of the archaeology guys to have our Christmas do, which was quite messy but quite good at the same time. Last night I had my works do, so I'm pretty much fed up of Christmas parties right about now. I've had enough. That's all I can take for this year. And I'm glad that bit's coming to the end and we can get into Christmas proper, where we can just sit down with the family, eat and drink, and fall asleep. Sounds awesome. That's what I'll be doing. And then of course we've got the new year, where I'll be doing some recording and live streams at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but obviously during that time. I've got also a few things planned after Christmas as well, going out with a few people, so I won't be around all the time, as it were. But following on a week or so, the change freeze will lift, and there'll be a lot of work going on, so there may be a busy period towards the end of January. Hopefully February will calm down and we can get back to normal, so we'll do lots of American Truck Simulator. We'll do some live streams as well. And it'll be good. It will be good, and we can get back to it and start getting a fixed schedule going, which we all know where we are then, so that'll be great. What else have I been up to? Yeah, I did the Christmas do's, done, dusted. Another year of Christmas parties survived. Fantastic. Oh yeah, mid-January I've got to go away for a weekend. I've got a friend's birthday, and we're going to a place in, I think it's Roxeter, which is like a Roman place. Roman. I was going to say ruins, but yeah, Roman ruins, and they basically have like functions and stuff there. So they've got a Roman banquet to go to. You got to all dress up, like Roman gear and togas, and I don't know. I'll probably watch The Life of Brian and try and find something which is quite funny, Biggest Dickus or something, Yeah, so I got that to look forward to. So grilled dormice and that kind of thing. I'm not actually sure what the menu is. If it's going to be Roman stuff, then yeah, it could be dormice and all sorts of crazy stuff to eat. But yeah, that should be interesting. I look forward to that. I've got to get myself a Roman costume, of course, which could be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but you know, I'll see what's in the sale. Go around the costume shops. What do I let myself in for? Oh dear. What else have we been up to? Oh yes, I watched Star Wars the other day. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I won't do any spoilers. Please, if you're watching this, don't do any spoilers in the comments. Obviously, it's been out a week now. I honestly thought it was a cracking movie. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan anyway. I like Star Wars. Hated the prequels. They were just awful, and I couldn't stand Hayden Christensen. Is that the guy who played Anakin? It just drove me crazy. He just annoys the hell out of me. So having to sit and watch him do some wooden acting was it was difficult, especially in my favourite franchise. And it was so nice to see the route that J.J. Abrams has gone down with the old style, you know, fixed sets, model sets, that kind of thing. Yes, there's a lot of CGI in there as well, but it's really toned back from like the last three that George Lucas did. You can, you know, there's just so much going on. It's just, the screen is just cluttered with movement of like a billion ships moving back in the distance if it's Coruscant, or there's, you know, like for no reason they're having a conversation and somebody walks in front of them in front of the camera, which they've added in later. You know, there's no need for that. And it's so nice. It's so nice and refreshing to see what they've done with the Star Wars film. It's a very similar feel to the original trilogy. You know, the very similar vibes, and I'm not going to say anything because it's difficult to try and say too much without trying to spoil it for anyone. And you know, there's a lot of people who'll probably see it after Christmas in that break. Look at that dog go. In the break between Christmas and New Year, so I'm not gonna say too much about it. Just go out, enjoy it. I was very lucky. I managed to watch it without it being spoiled. We're stuck. Why are we stuck? Are we stuck on the ice? No, there we go. Okay. I just don't think third gear could get us going on the slippery surface. Fair enough. But yeah, if you're interested in going and watch it, go and watch it. Hopefully it hasn't been spoiled for you. I really enjoyed it. The spoiler, the bit that everyone's now spoiling, it's once you see it, you know, literally a couple of minutes before it, you think, oh yeah, you can work out it's going to happen, but you can see that story developing right in front of you. But yeah, it's really good. Go and check it out, and it's back to the good old days. It's a proper sequel. I think it's a worthy sequel to the original trilogy, which you know, you can't say that the prequels are worthy, you know, to be in that kind of franchise. They're subpar. You know, let's not beat around the bush. I know they brought millions of new fans into Star Wars, but they are so subpar compared to the original and this new movie. I thought, listening to all the hype, I thought it was just, you know, the usual hype bandwagon. You get it with all these things, and you go and watch the movie and you think, meh. But no, I genuinely really enjoyed it. I found myself laughing several times throughout it. The humour's really well done. It's not overly silly like it, you know, some of the prequels were really cheesy humour, wasn't it? It was really cringe-worthy. But no, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. I'll probably go and watch it again, actually. I enjoyed it that much. Yeah, we'll leave Star Wars there because it's going to date. Well, this is the Christmas period video anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, if someone's watching this in 3 months, they're going, "What are you still talking about Star Wars for?" Yeah. Really enjoyed it. That's all I'll say. Got a bit of a standoff between these two trucks. I'll probably swap some of the trailer mods around, so we'll get rid of the train the train trailers, you know, the train wagons, the train engines, and we'll put something else on, and we'll have a look through, get a few more. As I said, the website has been updated with all the latest mods I use for Euro Truck Simulator, Farm Simulator, and also FSX. So if you need that, go and check it out. I've now added them onto Google Documents, so you don't have to download them now, you can just open them up, which is pretty cool. Is this guy stuck? We might have to go around him in a second. Just seeing if we get a nice picture of the trees behind. Just go, mate. Yes, he's gone. Okay, he's good. Okay, we're back on the road. Fantastic. I can't think we're too much further from our destination now. I'm not even going to pronounce that. My goodness me. What a mouthful. So yeah, 2016 is just around the corner. One of the things I wanted to get out before Christmas, which is not going to happen, because Christmas is in... Well, Christmas Eve is in 24 minutes. Sorry, 34 minutes from now. Obviously, from the time I'm recording it, not the time you're watching it. So that's not going to happen. I wanted to get Silent Hunter 5 videos out. Not happening. But I will try and get... I think I'm at a stage now where we can get the ship out to sea. It's going to take us... Well, it's going to take me the best part of an hour to actually get the ship into the North Sea from our starting location, having done a little test the other day. So I think it's time that we embarked on the Wehrmacht, get our little sub out to the sea and see what carnage we can cause. So hopefully I may be able to get that out before the new year. So it's still... Technically it comes out in 2015, just not before Christmas. But I don't think I ever said before Christmas, so I think I said before the end of the year. So that'll be good. Going forward into 2016, obviously we'll have everything that we discussed going forward. Silent Hunter 5. We'll see how B-17 goes. Obviously that could end next mission, it could go for another 2 or 3 months. If it goes a reasonable amount of time, we'll then give it another break, and then we may do another tour of duty, because it seems to just keep its popularity, which is quite nice. I do have a couple of other games we could potentially look at. They're tank games, so we sticking to the war type theme. So we've got kind of like an agricultural, a driving theme, a war theme, a flight theme. And that's kind of where my channel's going. It's always been a bit of a variety. We don't have much in the way of survival going on at the moment. So we might have a look at something to see if we get some survival games going. But again, you got to wait till the time freeze becomes available, so I can get this content recorded. Okay. Just listening to the lovely wildlife sounds. Surprisingly active given how cold it is. Whoop. That was a bit slippery, took that a bit wise. Cool. You know, you don't tend to get that many birds out when it's... Well, I don't know about most places, but in the UK you don't tend to get many birds out. Obviously they go out for feeding, but they don't spend all day outside, because obviously that means they just got to burn energy to keep warm. So they'd much rather be go out in the morning and in the evening to get food, and then huddle up the rest of the day. Try and keep warm. My goodness, they're loud. Yeah, so I think we're going to keep a familiar tone going into 2016, but some new games being added to begin with. Obviously, like the American Truck Simulator will replace a little bit to begin with European Truck Simulator, but once we've got an even keel with that, we may decide to alternate between European and American Truck Simulator. But I should imagine for the first couple of months it'll be all America, because that's what people want. That's what people will want. We'll obviously get the OMSI in there, which will have the similar feel to Euro Truck, but obviously it's slightly different stance, i.e. we're still going from point A to point B, but we'll be dropping off as we go. The farming, we'll continue with our farming, or hopefully add a little bit more challenge to that, and a little bit more interest to it as well, which should be great. I've been collecting a few interesting mods which we can use, thanks to the likes of Ian Robson, the guys who highlight these for me. Saved me having to... Well, he doesn't do it for me, he makes a video, but it helps me because I can then think, that looks awesome, or no, that's not for me, and we can either use or disregard as needed. The river's not frozen. This is a really nice frosty mod, isn't it? I remember the early one, the early winter mod, which came out like a year, 2 years ago, and it was always a bit meh. But I saw this one and I thought, yes, this is just like the autumn mods. This is really well done. Yes, there's some bits which aren't covered in snow, but you get that anyway. Okay, the divide tends to be a little bit all or nothing, but I think it's pretty nice. Really enjoying this. It gives you that nice Christmassy vibe as well. Awesome. Got a choo-choo going past by the looks of it. So, with the live streaming, I will... Oh god, careful of that ban. Obviously we'll continue with what we do anyway, i.e. I haven't done anything for a while, but like farming sim. We'll do some multiplayer Euro Truck as well, which should be good. And anything else that grabs our fancy along the way as well. Hopefully do some live streams with some of the other guys like a Kick. That should be good fun. But I also want to get the adventure stroke story streams going as well, so we can. There's games I want to play again, like the LucasArts adventure games, the LA Noirs, the the Mafia 2, coming up to the new Mafia 3 that's coming out next year, which should be awesome. You know, there's so many good games. Red Dead Redemption I'd like to play again, and like to do it on stream. So I'm thinking, if we can get my schedule back to a reasonable level where I've got time to do stuff, then yes, we'll continue with try and get back to the habit of having our regular farming or multiplayer session, maybe on a Wednesday night. Wednesday nights seem to work out quite well. And maybe then a Monday or a Tuesday, depending on, I can't Tuesday night's flight night, so we can't do Tuesday. But then doing a story, story with Taff. Story with Taff. How's that? A story game mode, you know, where we can all follow the story, which would be quite interesting, because I don't get. It's like Fallout 4. I barely, because I'm doing recording and stuff. I barely get any time to play with that. I haven't even finished the DLC for Witcher 3 either, which is something I need to go back and play. So it'll just give me a chance to get some of this stuff done, which I want to get done. I just don't have the time, sadly. And here we are, safe and sound. Only a few minor dings and bangs along the way. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't paying attention and I did not see all those pallets and stuff stacked there. Wow, that's a lot of pallet. I've now lost sight of the trailer pretty much. Let's hop out for a second. We're still on course. Gone quiet as I'm concentrating. Let's kick this out and this should go in. Sweet! First time of asking, look at that. Excelente! Plastic. Used plastic delivered from Tupila. So grand total of £18,337 earned and 960 XPs, which is all pretty good. We're still a level 26 instructor, and there we go, guys. Another Christmas delivery done. Tidying up all that wrapping and packaging which you threw away over your Christmas prezzies. Fantastic. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching if you're still up to this point. It's been a bit of a ramble, but I'm just sort of kind of as I say, it's coming up to midnight now, so just kind of let my brain just sort of everything spill off the tongue, as it were. So it hasn't been that well processed, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, as I say, I hope you all have a lovely holiday period until I see you next time. As I say, keep an eye out on Twitter and the social medias for any notification that I may be doing some live streams, which would be super exciting. I'd love to get back into that. I've missed it a little bit, to be honest with you. And yeah, 2016, here we come, upwards and onwards, as they say. So secret password for the end of this video. I'm straining the old brain. Let's have bobble hat. Yeah, I'm looking at Santa. He's got a nice big old red and white bobble hat on. Bobble hat. See if you can get bobble hat into a meaningful conversational sentence. That'd be quite interesting. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thoughts and comments as well. As always, please leave in the section below. If there's anything anything I mentioned which you got a particular opinion in, then by all means jot it down or ping me a message. That's absolutely fine. As I say, I'll see you in the new year, if not before. Hopefully I will get some live streams in between Christmas and New Year, which I've said for like the 4th time now. But that's how determined I am to get it done. I'm going to shut up, leave it be, press the stop on the record button, and I will see you next time. Cheers guys, catch you later.